versus the system. Black folks or the system versus black folks. It's really the system versus black folks because we were forced into the system. Therefore, you are attacking us. If you don't agree, you disagree, and and you don't see it the way I see it. That's understandable. Leave me a note. Leave me something in the comments. I'll respond if I deem it worthy because I'm not responding to an argument. I'm not a textbook, a keyboard gangster. I'm not going to debate back and forth with you about something that you clearly know nothing or very little about. Most people who do tap in, they have something intelligent to say. So I have friendly banter with them, even if they disagree. But with that being said, it is an interesting situation. We have a white nationalist regime, uninformed, uneducated white nationalist regime here in the United States of America. That if you pay attention to the world, which you should be, you shouldn't just be paying attention to these 48 and Alaska, Guam, Puerto Rico, and Hawaii. You should be just paying attention to those. You should be paying attention to the entire world because the world has a greater effect on us than we do the world. Even though when you're living in these United States of America, you're taught that everybody's paying attention to us. No. At one point, it looked like we were at the cutting edge of everything in the world, and the United States of America was the big dog. Hey, it's a bunch of medium-sized dogs, and this whole conversation, like this conversation about 100 men versus one gorilla, hey, the United States is the gorilla. Since scientists have let people know that the gorilla would lose, who's going to be the first person to die? But that's another conversation. But just the aesthetics of 100 men fighting a gorilla is crazy. But if you got 100 people fighting one entity, the entity will lose. And that's what it's looking like right now. I want us to start paying attention to more than these United States, as I previously said, simply because, hey, you might have to have an exit strategy, and not because you're cutting and running because it's chaotic. It just might be a better situation. Like people from what they classify as third world countries, they come here for a better opportunity. There are better opportunities outside of the United States of America, and I want people to understand that, know that, and live it, breathe it, and ingest it because there's a whole world out here. This we only make up like 12-15% of the population. 12 to 15, I think it's even less. But let's just say a nice round number 10. So why would you limit yourself to right here? If there are other opportunities, and don't go by the propagandized news and the reports and things of that nature. I just had a conversation recently with someone who said, "Hey, well, they don't like us in Africa." Basically, that is reverse engineering.